How about the influence he's had from those coaches? Man, impressive list of guys who are giving him a lot of his traits as a head coach.
3rd and 10. Going to hand it off to Spielman, who makes it to the 44-yard line. So 4th down, they'll punt here. Miller making the tackle.
Northwestern.
And Northwestern burns its final timeout.
They got the stop they needed, exactly what they wanted. Out of timeouts now, and forcing Nebraska to punt the football. Going to be backed up on their own end, more than likely.
Isaac Armstrong, the Cornhusker punter. He only used up 15 seconds in those 3 plays. So in that sense, a little bit of a win for Pat Fitzgerald in validation. See if Isaac Armstrong can pin them inside the 20-yard line here. Riley Lee's back there standing at his own 10. Anything beyond the 10, he's going to let it bounce over his head. Armstrong with an end-over-end punt. Oh, you couldn't have done it better with a 9-iron all the way down to the 1-yard line, Dusty. That is an MVP punt by Isaac Armstrong. Thorson, the senior, pulls the trigger. Incomplete, intended for Cameron Green. And we have a flag. Might be roughing the passer in the end zone. A Nebraska player on the sidelines.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer with the blow to the head. Defense number 96. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Boy, that's a costly penalty this late. Carlos Davis, the culprit.
Timeout for defensive injury.
He claims it's all about the details. Under 2 minutes to go. Thorson, incomplete at the 18-yard line, intended for Solomon Vault onto the backfield. Skoranek in motion. Pass complete at the 22-yard line. 19, Riley leads. A lot of underneath stuff. At some point, you got to take a shot. 3rd and 5.
We'll work some routes toward the sideline so you can get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Thorson with time. Pass caught. A 1st down. That's Nagel out at the 33. No timeouts remaining. 1:21 to go.
It's 3rd down. You need to play. Who do you go to? Nobody else. Flynn Nagel. Wow. What a day he's had.
Their leading receiver.
Be a false start on 70.
Oh, wow.
Slater jumps early.
False start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty remains.
Ironically, that is the first penalty today against Northwestern. And it comes at a very inopportune time for Pat Fitzgerald's team.
Wow. Said Slater, my apologies. Blake Hance, the left tackle. I think a couple of them might have moved early before the snap. Costly mistake here late in the game. As you said, first penalty of the game.
Clock running. Complete. Nagel again. Brought down immediately by Deontay Williams. A 9-yard gain.
You got to speed this up, Jones. They're taking way too much time. They're running out of clock, man. They got to go much faster.
Not showing the urgency you would think with time running at 40 seconds to go. Thorson got his man. Flag down at the 45. Nagel pushed out of bounds at about the 32.
I think it's going to be interference on 24, Aaron Williams. There's a lot of contact as that pass was delivered, and Flynn Nagel gets open.
Holding. Defense. That penalty decline results in play. First down.
Wow, they're in business.
Slide fade. fling. The Eagles working in the slot. He's just going to run a fade, and it's man-to-man coverage with Aaron Williams. And Aaron Williams has to grab him and hold on because the Eagles running past him.
32-yard gain. Now 1st and 10 from the 32. Got him open. Caught. 1st and goal from the 5. Skoranek. With 25 seconds to go. No timeouts remaining. Threatening. Do they ground it here? They will. They'll spike it. And stop the clock with 17 seconds to go. Clayton Thorson poised in the pocket.
Start the play clock.
Huge throw over the middle on the post to Skoranek. Big target at 6'4", goes up and gets it. Handles the hit. Man, we got action, partner.
Little blitz coming. Thorson caught. Touchdown, Northwestern Jefferson. Wow, what a comeback. They're an extra point away from tying this game. And we are knotted at 31. After that onside kick by Northwestern, they appear to be in dire straits, in big trouble. Hopelessness seemed to be abound everywhere. What a turnaround.
Clayton Thorson, the senior, they needed some big plays and big throws, and man, did he come up with them as he finds a true freshman, J.J. Jefferson, full extension up, and he gets into the end zone. It's homecoming, and man, they're loving it here in Evanston. Wow.
What a comeback.
Wow. That, by the way, I just want to let people know, that started on the 1-yard line. That was a 99-yard drive to tie this thing up with 12 seconds to go. The intestinal fortitude that takes as a team. Wow. Big time drive by Clayton Thorson and Northwestern.
12 seconds to go for Nebraska, and they have to feel very disheartened at this point. And we talked about the fact that a team like Nebraska, winless, coming in 0-5, learning how to win is the most difficult part. They had this one and let it slip, as much as Northwestern came back to win it, though. 9 seconds to go.
Remember, Pat Fitzgerald told us yesterday, when we talked to players, we talked to coaches at Northwestern, they said, it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a Big Ten brawl. There's nothing going to be easy about this. And it's been everything. It's been that and some here this afternoon.
Certainly has. Martinez going to take a knee, and we're going to go into overtime. Free football, folks. Northwestern vehemently proclaimed they were ready to protect this house. We'll see how they protect it on the other side.
Heads, tails. Tails.
He called it tails.
He called tails. It is heads, you've won.
Defense.
Northwestern has won and has chosen defense.
What's the mindset? Is that you know, that fear creeping in the back of their mind? Is that shadow of doubt starting to creep in? We're going to find out here as this thing unfolds in front of us.
Martinez on the field for Nebraska's offense. 1st and 10, Ozigbo in the backfield. Spielman in motion. Now sets in the slot. It's going to be Ozigbo on 1st down. Picks up about 2.5.
Duty on Stanley Morgan all day.
Great point. Martinez gets it out on the edge to Ozigbo. Made a nice move. And no longer can we say Ozigbo doesn't make guys miss. 3rd and short, and there was some movement on the right side of that offensive line.
False start, offense, number 56. 5-yard penalty remains, 3rd down.
Scott Frost, the head coach of Nebraska, has been repeating over and over, we can't commit penalties. That's what's killing us. Spielman in motion. It's going to be Spielman. Good open field tackle by Trey Williams. He broke down and made a nice tackle on the play. So 4th down coming up.
Not good. Fantastic tackle in the open field. It's J.D. Spielman, man. This guy can make anybody miss in a phone booth. Breaks down, comes to balance, wraps up, and he gets Spielman down. Huge tackle to set up 4th down. This just shows right here how much they don't trust their field goal kicker, I would say, going for it.
Pickering on the sidelines. 4th down. Got to get to the 15. They fumble it. Bad snap. Martinez going to try and make something happen. And he's picked off in the end zone. It falls apart for Nebraska. Morrison hands it off. They haven't run it much. Solomon Vault that time got a couple of yards on the play. Their running game has been largely silent.
Northwestern needs to get some yards because their field goal kicker, though he made one earlier, he's shaky as well.
Nagel in motion on the jet sweep. He takes it, cuts it upfield, and makes it about to the 20. So it'll be 3rd and 5.
All indications it's going to be a run or quarterback just centering the ball. Run to the left, get the ball centered.
Green in motion. They're going to run it to the right side. That was Vault, so it'll be on the right hash. 4th and 4. Huckenbach coming in to try and win the game for Northwestern and notch their first home win of the season on homecoming weekend.
Attempted his first field goal in college today. I think he's going to ice him.
No timeout yet, and now they call it. You got a practice shot off.
Timeout, Nebraska. There's the final charge of this period. 30 seconds and late.
Hey, why not let it fly anyway?
Well,
nothing wrong with the practice swing, man.
No, not at all. With confidence going.
They try and put him on ice. And when you think about the fact that Nebraska was up by 10 points, Dusty, with right around 5 minutes to go, had the ball a little momentum. To think about where it's come to now is really symbolic of the type of season they've had.
Don't take anything away from Northwestern. It showed real fight, never gave up. I mean, even when they were backed up on their own one with no timeouts and 2 minutes to play, they continued to punch away.
Here it is for the win. Luckenbach got it. Northwestern with its first home win on homecoming. A stirring, compelling, and riveting comeback by Pat Fitzgerald's Northwestern Wildcats. After the onside kick that looked like they were finished. Conversely, for the first time in school history, Nebraska falls to an ignominious 0-6.